And yes, Rekongar, I am very, very sorry. I understand that I have been pronouncing your name wrong. Octavia told me, excuse me, you are Rekongar, not Regonar, but Regongar. I apologize, you really didn't include your pronouncing into the dialogue, you know? I had to guess.
I am prepared.
Yes. Are we done with this? You're not sulking anymore? Okay, good to know. I just wanted to know. See ya. We have things to do. I have made a promise and I have not kept it. I promised to clear a den of wolves and wargs for mites and kobold hunters who didn't want to go to war.
All according to plan.
Okay, where are you thingies? Here. Maybe we should prepare a bit. Oh my. My. Yes, our spells are not exactly great right now. These were made for different sort of use. But I think, yeah, I think we can manage.
Right
You,
here, my friend.
Bless us. And did you have anything? I don't believe. Oh, except that you're using wrong spell.
And Lindsay was called
And
forth.
I believe you are using wrong spell as well.
Here I am. See.
I see. Let's try and speak with this. Garruk. The beast before you is unusually large, and its eyes especially angry. Its menacing grin might almost be taken for a smirk. Oh. Greetings, traveler. Before you draw your weapon, I wish to say I see no reason for feuding between us. We might even be of some use to each other. Wait, why is this wolf talking? Is it magical or something? I'm no wolf, female. I am a warg. Surprising you could live to your age without learning the difference. Well, it is never too late to teach a lesson to an insolent two-legged morsel. The beast slowly licks its teeth. Who are you calling morsel, you pelt? Amiri glares at the beast, her hand on her sword. Who are you? You may call me Garruk. I've lived here far longer than the rulers of those foolish tribes. I have seen much and eaten many. Okay. Attack. Your words will not save you, monster. We made a promise and those tribes want to live in peace now. Christian. This creature is filled with irredeemable evil. Serenray, guide my blade. We cannot leave such dangerous animal to live in our future lands. Slay the beast. What do you mean our future lands? It's our lands now. Good. I love fresh meat. Oh. Okay. And I love not dying. There you go. Oh, beast came here. Let's kill that one first. And Amiri, please rage a bit. Thank you. Let's continue with this guy. Oh, we go with attack of opportunity.
This is for you.
Kill it with prejudice. Would you mind helping a bit? Didn't you? No, it was you who had this one. Smack it. Oh, don't mind. Okay. Got it.
Confide in me.
skin, all. Amulet.
In
So,
due time.
oh, you are temporarily just tired. Let's see what we found. Amulet of Mighty Fists. This amulet grants Iswearer +1 enhancement bonus on attack and damage rolls with unarmed attacks and natural weapons. We might end up selling that because it's quite valuable. But you will get it for now, just in case we will decide to give you something
That is not far.
of the sort. And then we had another creature here, but I believe that these things are poisonous. X means that we have delay poison. Oh, 1, 2, 3. He could grant 3 delay poisons. Yes, Tristian could actually grant 3 protections from poison. I'm a bit conflicted. I read about this from a book. There was a body here, and I believe some not so nice alchemist used an elf female who was suffering and almost dying, and well, she is living inside that creature, I believe. It's not hostile. But I don't like the idea of her suffering there. Let's try it. We will have to waste 1 rest, but hey, it is what it is. We have to rest first because we really were not prepared for it.
I respect your faith, but I can't agree with it. An atrocity is an atrocity, and it cannot be fixed with repentance. Everyone must pay for their misdeeds.
Of course they must. He who truly repents will do everything in their power to repair the harm he's done. That is his only path.
"19 hours was a long rest. Valerie is trying in vain to fasten one of the many buckles on her armor. It appears that the clasp is completely stuck. Can I help you? Valerie tug at the belt a few more times, then finally sighs and turns on you. I would appreciate it. You identify the problem effortlessly and fix the buckle. Valerie turns her head to see what you are doing and leans a mong against your face. Noticing this, she blushes slightly and pulls away. Thank you. Always glad to help. Yeah, no. Always glad to help. I think she would smack me if I would start doing something because I said I wouldn't stalk her. And just to be sure. Yeah, I read that these guys are highly
Something
poisonous.
bothering you?
Oh, there. Oh, start casting.
Magritium Turinos.
How long does this last? 1 hour.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
Okay. I am doing this because there is a very high chance that there is someone inside and suffering, and we didn't do a thing about Octavia's spells.
They go down!
Ah!
Lindsay the Magnificent? Lindsay the Illustrious?
I shall end this
Lindsay sided with people who are a bit
Lindsay the
blind.
Maybe Lindsay the Indecisive.
Burn it. At least you have that going on. Oh boy.
Kill me!
Yeah, that is useful. Useless here, so use it.
Magritium Turinos.
Survive!
Damn
You
it.
already sick me.
Well, we got her in the end.
Anything is possible.
I hope we did the right thing. I really
How
do
may I
hope
help?
we did the right thing. You need more of these. Okay, emerald, engraved silver pendant. So none of this was actually useful. Well, emerald can be useful. The name Bertha is engraved upon it. Yeah. Here is the alchemist who did the deed. I really hope that we did the right thing here. Okay, let's go find our friends and let's hope that they're still friendly. They look... White Hunter. Welcome, Peace John. Here, no war, no one attack. Only maybe Fat Wolf Lord. He want chew us. Be more sly. Who kill him? Big reward. I've dealt with the wolf leader. Hooray! Great news! Might and Kobold keep live together. No threat. Good for you. Maybe you grow up a big hunter like us. Saying this, he gives you a small purse. I suppose I'll go. Hey. Oh. I was going to see how much money we have now, but yeah. That's good. And that is all we had to do here. Let's go and see. Oh. Yeah. Too heavy. I think we were supposed to go and see Oleg as well at some point. We haven't really visited him. There's nothing there. That's Bald Hilltop. Oh, wait a minute. A burial site of numerous items dating back to the age of enthronement. Culture +1. Accept. Do I understand this correct? Claim. Pay 15 PP, 90 PP in treasury to claim this resource. Culture +1. We will. Let's go there. I want to investigate a bit. Just a bit.
An ambush, eh?
Yes, let's tread lightly. We have no idea what might be in here. This is an unsearched area, but it's my area. I would be a pretty bad baron if I wouldn't spend at least some time investigating my own lands. Okay, something is up there. Okay.
An ambush, eh?
Probably something dangerous because... Oh!
Let us strike as one!
What for gold?
Let us strike as one. Let's see if we can even deal with this thing. Oh. Stop it.
This should do it.
Eat it! And you rage a bit and you, well, waste bane.
Magritium Turinos.
So that is a cave, but there is no entrance to it. Okay? Who are you? So basically, that was just a... Okay, now we know. Now we know what was in here. And we haven't... Wait, did we... I don't remember visiting Nettle's Crossing yet. We were there, but we did not talk with the Nettle again. He should now be aware. Yes, there was this undead fellow who wanted to hear about Staglow's death. Death he wanted us to kill him. And now we have done so. Staglord is dead. Erasma awaits. Farewell, Cavir. Christian, you freed an innocent soul from eternal torment, Cavir. Yours is truly a noble soul. Christian lowers his head and begins whispering a prayer. The corpse crumbles to the ground. Sword spear +1.
All
And
according to
Christian
plan.
gained a level. That is good. And I believe there is nothing else here. There is no place to go. We can't get across. No? Okay then. Oh, it isn't much for our levels either.
I need to catch my breath.
Well, this could be a good place to catch your breath. Because we are probably going there. And you have too many of these. And I believe that's fine. Let's camp here. We should have resources. Yes, we do.
Someday, I'll write a play about our adventures, and you'll have one of the main parts.
Then we'll see if there's at least one actress brave enough to go on stage and impersonate me, knowing that I'll be sitting in the front row.
Oh. What is it? Projects? Research into the nature of curses, David Nettle. Now that the undead engineer's curse has been lifted, it might be prudent to study it and be more prepared next time. Oh, you are busy, and that is not a problem. Let's visit this place. Aha! We walked across the heat for a very long time. Yet no sight sprang up before our eyes. By turning, we discovered a verdant lowland with several nearby springs streaming down behind another hillside. And then, in the distance, In the center of the lowland among the bush, there stood a single dry tree. A true giant! Its magnificent outline resembled an animal's paw, glowing at the sky. But what was truly remarkable, the flat landscape was dotted by mysterious dark humps. They were piled about the height of a man and scattered in abundance. We determined that we should explore the lowland. The further we tracked, the softer the land became. Step by step, heath grass gave way to moss, low-growing shrubs and ferns, and then sloshy puddles of stinky swamp water. The muddy ground sucked at our feet, and soon our party was jumping from hassock to hassock. Finally, we reached the first group of mysterious humps, and learned they were no mere hills, but dugout dwellings. We moved with great care toward the center of the lowland, and there the real swamp began. On the way toward the mysterious giant tree, we saw the foggy outline of another hut, this one much bigger and surrounded by small clay statues. We examined the surrounding dwellings. Inside the dugouts we were frozen and dark, darker than holes and filled with absolute desolation. There were no windows in these mud walls, no furniture or other homely items except for an odd piece of tattered wicker. But every dwelling had a large hollow dug right in the center of the dirt floor, like a fire pit but taking up a great part of the space. They were filled with standing water and reeked beyond description. Lord Nature 15, standing one behind another and tied together with a rope, we continued on our journey. Succeeded. We walked slowly, carefully choosing our way, keeping the drier grounds as much as possible. But the further we went, the more difficult it became, and soon we were wading waist deep through the cattails. Rocks croaked loudly as we peered anxiously into the cloudy water, struggling to make out what shadows fitted along the bottom. We often stumbled and lost our balance, but our trusty rope and the aid of our friends saved us from being lost to the bog. Item lost, rope, we need to gather more. The insidious bog gurgled hungrily after us, but we didn't look back. Sodden and weary, we finally made it back to solid ground, and a palace of sorts rose before our eyes. A spacious hut made of mud like the rest, but decorated with pebbles, bones, cattail spikes and snail shells. In front of the palace was a wide and shallow reservoir. Its green water reflected the leaves of huge ferns and primitive clay figurines. The buzzing of gnats was nearly deafening. We were not far to the center of the swamp, and a firm and steady path led there through the thick bushes. At its end, the tall dry tree stretched mightily upwards, glowing at the firmament. Knowledge word 17. We carefully examined the clay figurines, trying to fathom who they might portray. Goggle eyes, flat heads with no necks, ears or chins, ugly long legs unnaturally bent. These sculptures could only be work of bogarts. Primitive rural bogart tribes had inhabited the swamps of Garrand and Avistan since the olden days. Pitiless to others and to each other, they were led by the darker instincts of their insane priest kings. They are known to grow young fry in the pools inside houses. We peek inside the hut. The palace was twice the height of the other huts, and its entrance was wide enough that three could walk abreast. The walls were decorated. An unknown builder had scratched drawings in the clay while it was still wet. The faded scroll depicted huge amphibians devouring smaller figurines, some frog-headed, others not. 3 of the 4 rooms boasted large holes filled with water, just like the other dwellings, but here there were steps descending into them, cut into the dirt. In the furthest room we found equipment decorating the walls: leather armor, spear, clubs, To our surprise, a number of items were well preserved. The hut was clearly deserted, so we felt no shame in taking some of it with us. Aha! We moved forward, seeing we'd drawn so near our goal. It was ever so lovely to walk once again along the well-trodden path, our soaked clothes imagined being dry, imagine it being dry, and our mood at once lifted. The bushes that bordered the path seemed to wave at us amiably with their juicy green leaves and shiny bright red berries. A fresh wind puffed away the rotten smell, and it finally felt like the swamp might be nearly behind us. But then the wind stopped blowing, and the thorny branches continued to move, and we heard a loud shout. Barony, who was watching our rear, pointed to a surging, crawling wall of green, filling in the path behind us. The surrounding thicket was coming to life. Its branches reached out with a soft, swinging sound. Drops of sap oozed from the thorns, gleaming the emerald dusk. The path was disappearing. There was no way back, and the clear space ahead was closing. Mobility 16, we ran forward as fast as our legs could carry us, flying toward the closing passage. See it. As any experienced traveler can tell you, sometimes you walk and sometimes you run. The branches snatched at our backs and clothes, and the sprouts dangled at our feet, but we slipped their grasp. We were too quick. Yep, I have pretty good mobility. Finally, after what seemed an endless trek, we came upon the gigantic dry tree that had so intruded us from the beginning. Lo and behold, we saw an idol cut in its trunk, a huge, horned, three-eyed toad. Its googly eyes made it look both cruel and dumb, almost idiotic. Its muzzle hung half open, sharp-toothed, with several hanging tongues. Deep brown streaks oozed from the corners of its mouth. We tried to glean what sort of idol it might be. There could be no doubt. This was Grunta, master in the Great Swamp and the demon Abyss. But what is this? While we were examining the idol, a large bright blue dragonfly came out of a hollow in the tree and sat invitingly on the very tip of one of its noses. It was so remarkably strange. It didn't react to our movements and seemed quite content to remain where it sat. We thought better of interfering with the sinister idol. Actually, yes. We have a bunch of curses around, but this sounds like a place of worship. Destroying a place of worship does really change a thing. We thought better of interfering with the sinister idol and continued our journey, because if there are some evil forces in act here, we need to clear those before we start clearing any idols. While awakening mysterious ancient forests, we turned around and went back, this time avoiding the flesh-eating bush. And we all leveled up. A random fight. We were going to rest, but I think we can do this. I see you, spitting giant centipede. Oh, there is more of you. Well then, you two.
Do not falter!
Actually, no.
Don't hesitate.
You and you, because I'm a bit useless
We will prevail!
if I can't make sneak attacks. And I can make damn sneak attacks. Yep,
Calculated risk.
no reason to go there. And that is that.
Follow my lead.